I was getting ready to just run away. She looks like she's a half feral. She's a yeah, she's a little bit faster than the usual zombies. Yeah, feral woman. You feral woman. Okay. Ow. Yeah. Who wants to deliver some? Oh, that guy was. If he gets to this door, I will give him a bonus. Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of 7 Days to Die Modded. We are playing Ravenhearst. We have some friends here. Welcome back, my friends. It's day 40. Let's continue from where we left off. And we left off base building, and now we'll start off smashing some skulls. And I'm using my tire iron just to try to get that quest done. For the most part, if I'm in control, I will use the tire iron. If not, I will switch for Lucille. What are we going to do today? Today we are on the town that is north from us, not too far, and we will again, because we already looted this kind of building in this let's play, not this one, we will loot these Naves gun survivors. It has a lot of recipes. And and what we are going to do with those recipes. If it's skill books, we are in that stage of the game. We can start getting in. We are in that stage of the game that I'm hearing some steps. We are in that stage of the game where the skill points to go through levels takes longer. Mining, lock picking, blunt, whatever. And I want to use that skill books if we need to increase our level, science, whatever. There are some ones that are more important. Whoa. That are more important than the other ones, but that's the main goal over here. It's to have fun looting the Naves gun survivors, which we should. I bet on the top, at least on the top, we'll get a lot of ferals, and I hope I don't get overwhelmed, because oh come on, it's going to be easy enough to get overwhelmed. And this tire iron, it's horrible to kill zombies. I think this guy, I have hit this guy in the head for about 15 times. Okay. And he brought me some different weapons. Okay, let's get started. And we got a poster. Very nice. And let's get started. We'll have some nice recipes out of this building. Should be fun looting it. I really enjoy looting this building. Oh. And I'm already seeing feral zombies, and we are still on the bottom floor. Should be fun, at least for you guys. Hopefully it's going to be fun for me. And fun for me it is surviving. But in this case I will use Lucille, because just making sure that no one sneaks on me. And I promise you guys, I won't loot any of these shelves. It's going to be a shelf-free episode. I will mark it later. It's on a nice spot, but nonetheless I will mark it later because I might get surprised by that stupid guys. So let's keep focused. I will loot just the lockers and the remaining containers, but not the shelves, not these ones. So let's get, should be a little bit quicker. Nice, nice. And a little bit less boring, even if I think it's a spider zombie. Even if now we have spent some skill points in our how it's called, fast eddy, it's not that boring to loot the shelves. But I think we have everything under control. We don't need too much the contents of the shelves. Keep quiet. I'm talking. So the content of the shelves, of that kind of shelves, it's a nice to have. You get some sauces, nice bullets. It's what I want, bullets. You get some sauces, but I think I have more than enough, at least for now. And so the main purpose, it's like this: get these recipes, and the ones that I know, I will scrap them. And the skill books, not the movie poster. We don't still have skill books. Let me just scrap the clothes. I'm not going to. I have a lot of clothes yet in my house to sell. It's just a matter of having a little bit extra space, so I don't want many of these things. Let's scrap a little bit. So let's get going. Should be a little bit faster, not looting those kind of shelves, but should be fun. We will have a lot of ferals, so always fun when ferals are around. Some of them are very, very, very fast, and you notice the difference in looting, right? For let's play videos, I understand the added difficulty of having bigger loot times, but for the let's play videos it's much more easy and manageable to have these loot times, which are a little bit bigger and not so boring. Okay, let's check the bathrooms. First this one, the other one is closed. Even with this steel fire axe opening up, opening up that I don't know how it's called, that wooden frames, or I don't know. It's much more easy. Okay, and you are big, and you are dead. Hello. Empty. So toilets, murky water. I think I don't need any more turds. I might need them for some fertilizer, but even fertilizer I think I have enough. But I will check that later. We'll try to complete this first floor, then go to the mini bike and go to the second floor. But now we are looting like a boss. Clearly the loot times much more manageable. Let's open up the door. We did level 50 on the lockpicking, so that I can start playing around with the drill. Yeah, of course. And okay. You are dead. Medicine cabinet. Still a lot of things to do in the in my base. I'm recording back to back, so I haven't yet had the opportunity to check your comments on my latest build on my base. Of course, I'm hoping for awesome comments like, I never seen such a great base in my life, you are a god, and stuff similar to that. But hopefully at least you guys will give me some nice ideas to how to improve my base. Let me see, since we are alone, I will scrap most of this stuff just to save some space. Come on. Some of these menus are so slow. Come on. We'll do it at small pieces, the inventory management, and this is the target, this kind of containers, the lockers, and we have a small library on the top, should be full of ferals. Usually even on the earliest levels of player level, there are always ferals over there. So we are level 54, so we are getting ferals anywhere we go, so there should be a lot of them on the top. So much faster. Whew. So much faster. I think it, without spending some points, it's 5 seconds for each locker, and now it's 2 seconds. Much more easy to manage. Much more easy and fast, of course. It all adds up. Empty. It all adds up these kind of times. TV1. So schematics I will scrap if I know them, and skill points I will probably, even when we try to unlock another class, I will try to keep the skill books. So it's going to take a little bit of more time to get enough knowledge points to have enough to unlock. Where did you came from? More knowledge points to unlock classes, but I think now we are better off saving them. How the hell did he? No, but it does not matter. We are better off saving the skill books, because it takes a while, very long time to increase the. Oh, wow, a feral lamb. You were trying to get to me too fast. So it's funny, some of these ferals, of course, they can spawn right on the outside of the POIs. And I was offline. Nice, a shotgun. I was offline. I went to the trader to sell some stuff, and returning to my base, I stopped to rent some cars for gasoline, for try to get an engine. I did not get an engine. I did not get any kind of batteries, but it's always rolling the dice. And I was getting those cars. There are some POIs, some food POIs that have a lot of cars parked around it. So I was near one of that food POIs. I did not get inside, but all of a sudden I was being swarmed by two ferals, two guys like that one, running around me, and I was, how the hell are these ferals around here? It was because they can spawn a little bit on the outside of the POIs, and you are near enough so that they wake up. So we need always to be on the lookout, because they can appear inside of the POIs. We can expect them, but outside sometimes we are distracted, and it's athletics. This one I can athletics, clearly it's the one of the least useful ones. So probably those ones I will scrap for research points. Trash, wooden desk, and I think we are done. Yeah, we are done. So let's go for the second part of the first floor, which is on this side. You are going to run? Yes, you are. Whoa! You were running. You were running. Let's check the remaining guys. Hello. Do you run? Or don't you exercise? You look like you are more a guy of beers than running. Okay, next one. You. Do you run? Yes, you do. You run no more. You run no more. So here the main corridor, it's cleared. Let me check the trash. I love the trash. And go for the lockers, bathrooms, and then rooms. And you'll have the first floor completed. We are not getting too much luck on schematics and skill books. Not too much. We just have one skill book yet. A couple of schematics that I have scrapped, but not a great run yet. We still have time for better loot. A lot of trophies. Some money, not what I need. Okay. More trophies. Glue. Gunpowder I don't mind. Man. Not lucky. Empty. Well, glue. 2 more schematics, not bad. Whoa. Ah. It sounded so close, but I think it's in the top or in one of these rooms. Probably one of these rooms. Let's check the bathroom first. No. So while someone tries to break a wall or break a door, let's quickly loot the bathroom. Wow, such a black spike over there. And oh, it's over there. It's in the next room. They are trying to break the wall. Nice. First aid kit. I'm thinking. Well, I think we are just two classes short of unlocking all of the support classes. We are missing the survivor and the medic. I think the next one we are going to pick up it's the medic. We get such a nice iron from those shelves. It was you that was making all of that noise. Don't you know that in class you should be quiet and paying attention? Okay. Well, I'm thinking that it's probably faster, almost getting the iron, which is all. Let me see, 39, 50, 60, 70 iron for each shelf, and you can loot immediately the contents. Might not be a bad choice to do that offline. 70 iron, that's amazing. That's really amazing. And free loot, of course. vinegar. Anyone here? No. Okay, just the other side then, to finish off this bottom floor. And then we'll go to the fun part, which I cannot imagine how many ferals are going to be inside that stupid library. I think the first time that we were there, we got like 3, 4. So should be fun. Should be fun to see how many are there trying to read. Oh, come on, man. So many ways that you could fall. Just fall into one place where I cannot hit you in the head. Okay. Small trash bin. A desk. And a filing cabinet. We are not lucky at all. Sometimes there are some ferals inside here. I remember vaguely going like a boss inside of these rooms the previous time and almost got surprised by a feral. Might be wrong. Are you a feral? Man, how many of you? I knew that there were some of you guys inside here. Since I am a chicken, I'm going to hit you guys like... Oh! Goodbye, Mr. Feral. I don't like when ferals do not have any loot. And you. Can I hit you? Okay. Just one more over there. Hello. Hello. You are not a feral. You are not a feral. Okay, probably some ferals over there. I like when they try to reach you like a boss and then get hammered in the head, and that stops them on their tracks. And you are... so big. You are very big. Anyone else? Whew. And you. Shut. That kind of loot I like. That kind of loot I like. Oh, my friends, some of you are going to be annoyed with me because before the episode, right before, I made 25 coffee jars just to bring, because trying to open up the safes with the steel pickaxe, it's faster, but you get your stamina drained. So why not have a nice coffee which lasts for 4 minutes to open up the safes? Where did I leave the coffees? Of course, I had to leave them on my base. So I'm not going to open these smaller ones. If I see the bigger ones, I will probably open them and then edit the video out. But these smaller ones, I'm not going to bother. Okay. Are we done yet? Okay. I think we are just missing one small room to that side, and this first. No, we are not. We are done, my friends. We are done. We have completed the bottom floor, which usually it's the easiest one. And now we'll get to the fun part, which is the top floor. And let's go to the top floor. Should be fun. We'll start off right out of the bat with the Let me just see if anyone is here with the library. Hello. I want to return some books, please. Oh, I was getting ready to just run away. She looks like she's a half feral. She's a little bit faster than the usual zombies. Yeah, feral woman. You feral woman. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Who wants to deliver some? Oh, that guy was. If he gets to this door, I will give him a bonus. That one is very stupid. But if the other guy that run out of there, no, I was being too. I was being too optimistic about the. Wow, wow. What are you doing there? What the hell? In what way do you think that going from there is the better way to get to me? Please step inside and I will take care of you in a moment. Okay. And they break. I don't know. Why do you like that lamp? They decided to go away. Okay. Nice way to keep yourself safe. Have any door. Let me just take care. Hello. Wow, I don't like. If I die because of these light spikes, I'm going to get really annoyed. Really annoyed. There is one crazy fast guy inside here. Where is he? Where is he? It's you? Wow. So nice. You were. I think this room is done. It went a little bit better than I expected. Let's loot the library. I'm going to just close the door. Not close the door, but I'm going to confuse the zombies. And let's check the shelves. Now we are getting somewhere. Not with the paper. Whew. I might as well be with my mouth shut. Mining one. Okay. It's what I want. I think we got the armor one. The armor one I really don't care. It's those ones that I'm going to scrap for points, but there are some that I'm going to save, like the mining, and let me me get all of them and I will tell you guys which for me are now important. I wouldn't mind getting the ogre one. I think we are still missing it. Okay. Just for this room alone, it's worth it to get into this Naves Games Survivors POI. And we are done on this room, which is the more important one. Let me just show you guys. Construction tools might be worth it, but we are playing alone. I think we are level 75 or something like that. But electric tools, I don't know. Shotguns, we already know. The schematics, well, I don't know that one. I thought I knew, I did not. Pin-up, we know, so we'll scrap it. We know this one, we'll scrap it. Archery, I might save it, because eventually I will unlock the class. And some of the stuff that you, for instance, the crossbow and whatever, you need archery levels. So we might as well have some books. I'm going to scrap the schematics that I know. Shock trap, all of these we know. Fishing rod, we know it. Rifles, I don't know. Well, we need 3. I think I know this one. If not, so be it. Scrap. Chainsaw, I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to keep the skill books and then decide that later. So let's finish off the building, shall we? Trash, my friends, and lockers. Let me just see anyone on the corridor. No. We got one of lockpicks, which I want. A sewing kit, we already have it. And I don't think we get a caliper on the lockers, because if we did, I will be looting all of these POIs as soon as I saw them. Okay. Empty. I'm not going even to go into the bathrooms. Well, I think it's not worth it. Just for the sinks, but I think I have enough wrenches to get me going. I can repair the wrenches that I have, so not a big deal. Let's just get the lockers. We have a chance of schematics on them, but not too lucky. A lot of clothes and a lot of glue. But not schematics. Whew, so many cloth. Who is making some noise? Let's take care of them. I think we have one room to check over there. A feral one. Not for too long. Okay, I don't want the shelves. The desks, we might find some ammunition, so that's nice. Filing cabinet, again, small chance of schematics. And here I go. Twine. We need the twine for the traps, but I have almost 200 twine, so I don't think we have any twine issues for the moment. This room is completed. And there it's the stairs. I think this side is complete. Let me just double check over here. Whoa, whoa, no, we haven't been here. Treasure map. I know that I haven't yet killed that guy, but since he hid his head on the wall, I cannot do nothing. Whew. Let me just place in this corner, scrap all of the clothes that I have here. That's crazy. I can also scrap you. That's crazy. The amount of clothes that we found this time on the lockers, it's crazy. It's crazy. Filing cabinet, and we are done. Over here it's the library, right? Yeah, it's the library. So let's go to the second area and we are done. It's going to be a little bit longer video. It's a bigger POI. Even without looting the shelves, it takes a while. Let's go for the lockers on this main area. I need to start scrapping the clothes as soon as I find it. It sounds too close, too close. Just check inside. Wow. A spider zombie. Sometimes they have good loot. Could be worse. Could be worse. Scrap. Empty, and we'll continue on the lockers. And that door is open. Let's not get surprised, right? Almost done, my friends, almost done. I clearly recommend this POI to loot. You can get so many good stuff, and with that library on the top floor, even if you can, well, I think with all of the lockers, it's worth at least looting the lockers. But you can get inside, loot the library, and get out. You might do that. And of course, if you are seeing this video, we haven't been too lucky with the more friends over here. Wow, and that's a nasty one. That's a nasty one. Nice thrilling way to end the episode, right? One feral down. At least the other running dude, it's not here. And you are, what are you doing? Thinking about life. Level 55, thank you very much. 10 forged iron, I don't mind. Bullets. and that crazy guy that runs like Usain Bolt. Woo! 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 What the hell, man? I'm here. Hello. Hello. Man. The pathfinding of the AI sometimes. Come on, man. At least it gives me a chance of keep killing your. When they see a door and it's like that. I think their strategy is to annoy me and make the player make mistakes. They run to one side and to the other, and you get fed up of they doing that, and then you make some mistake and they catch you. There is still a spider zombie somewhere. Yeah. Hello. And of course, I think also that sometimes it's worth farming these guys. Sometimes they have nice loot. So everyone wanted to get inside this room. Why? Why? Why, my friends? I think it's the last room that we need to check. Nothing on the cooler. Let's go to the top. I think there are a couple of... Whoa. Where did you... Strange. It's so strange that I'm not going to make any comment. I'm just going to pretend that... well, that she was all along over there. One more backpack over here. Ink. I think there is just 2 backpacks on this POI. I think so. So I think we are done. Let me just double check, my friends, if I am missing. If I am missing any lockers. I'm not going to check the kitchen. Well, I can check the sinks. Wow. Wow. It had to happen, right? I really... This kind of items, they are really, really useful, so... Why did I repair instead of scrapping? No matter. Okay. So scrap and yeah. Again, I'm repeating myself, but I think the scaling of the loot made in Ravenhearst, it's one of the best ones ever. As you can see, even looting the more usual containers in the kitchen can give you nice loot. 4 clay balls and 3 plates in the same container. It's clearly a leveled up loot. You don't get that kind of loot at the beginning. So it scales with the player and scales fairly well, making it always useful to loot all of the containers. Of course, if you do a let's play, of course you have some time constraints, but if you play alone, clearly I think it's worth it is always worth looting all kinds of containers. They can make it very worthwhile. And I think we are done. Yeah, we already done that side of the library, and we have completed this one. We managed to survive, which level 55, even with some nice equipment. The difficulty that you get from your level and the spawns of the zombies, it makes always a risk going out to loot, which makes sense. Well, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. I think we got it was not one of the best days of looting, but we got nice resources, nice schematics, and more knowledge points and more skill books. So the main purpose, it was accomplished, and of course always the not dying on an episode, it's good. So I hope you have enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts. How do you spend your skill books later in the game, if you keep scrapping them for classes, or if you try to save them, or even if you never use them scrapping for classes and you read them. I always like to learn different strategies. I hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Until then, thank you.